I get a phone call from my landlady. This was about the 18th or so of October 2016. I get a phone call. She says, Demetri, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to tell you, but something strange is happening. Your wife, Beatrice, has just given me notice that she's going to abandon the apartment. I desperately text my wife, and I messaged her, and she said basically that we're fine and I can explain. And those were the last words I got from her. I immediately called Willoughby Christian Daycare, where my son was attending, one of the best daycares in Langley. I spoke to the director, Joni, and she informed me that Julian has not been in school for 20 days. And on the 18th of October, she put 2 orders in with Judge Gordon, the Surrey Courthouse. One is for custody of Julian and the guardian, and the other one's a restraining order against me. She is able to do this on a 4 or 5 paged affidavit signed by her, accusing me of everything from sexual abuse to child abuse to drug use to everything. Okay? No proof. I immediately got on an airplane, talked to the RCMP. They told me to get down to the Surrey Courthouse and get a non-removal order. So I got up here as soon as possible, had no clue what to do. Went to the Surrey Courthouse, didn't have an attorney. I got one of those paralegals, I think they have at the courthouse, to try to walk us through, fill out the proper forms to get a non-removal order. That was the 24th of October, 2016. The same day she gets on a plane that she bought with cash from from Vancouver to Toronto, Toronto to Madrid, the same very day, the non-removal order. Have no clue where she is. The judge ordered a petition to all airlines in Canada to find out where she went. And we discovered her trail, Vancouver, Toronto, Madrid. Interpol also discovered that one day prior to her to appear in the Surrey Courthouse, she got on a plane and flew to Bogota, Colombia with my child. We don't know why, other than to thwart the authorities. And then she filtered back into Mexico at an address unknown. So the RCMP and the Ministry of Justice in Victoria, Penny Lipsick, worked very hard on this case. They were able to, with Interpol, to identify where she was in Mexico. They raided the house, they secured my child, and we got him back through the Hague process and through the civil system. She was detained and she was questioned, and the lead investigator, Sergeant Keith Wilson of the RCMP detachment in Langley, talked to the Customs and Border, cautioning them not to let her in. They let her in anyway, because she said she was going to overturn this, she was going to appeal it, she was going to go down to the RCMP and give her story. She did none of this. They let her in, we don't know what she did, and she left. This could happen to anybody. I did not know that you can get an ex parte order, oblivious of what's going on behind your back. A scenario could have played out very easily in the airport, where if I would have intercepted her trying to board an airplane and would have tried to stop her, I would have been arrested.